What's up, everybody? Be Great Being Me here, and I'm just back with another video. And just want to just have a brief talk about what I got on the screen here, saying clout views. And the reason why I stated this, because the reason why I have this on there is I just kept pondering and thinking about something that I'm kind of surprised about. This really is, I guess I'll say this. I never thought a professing Christian would be so worried about another person getting clout or another person getting views. And, I'm because I thought, us being believers, followers of Jesus Christ, we should be above that type of thinking. We should not worry about someone getting clout off another person's name or getting views off of another person's name. So yet there's evidence that there are some people that are worrying about that. And personally, for me, I'm thinking that there's either some early signs, some clear signs of envy, which is a sin to envy at your neighbor. And the reason why I say this is because there was something that I remember vividly um, watching on YouTube. This was back when, what year was it? I think it was back in 2016. And basically, there was two individuals who who started out as friends, but then they split apart due to a situation that came up. And then when one pretty much, so for the context of this, so it's about a video game basically. And if anyone knows video game nowadays, not only that it has offline, like you do regularly single player and stuff like that, there's also online. You can connect with others online as well, almost like social media, or pretty much like social media nowadays. And basically these two people met up only online. They was playing a game called NBA 2K. And at this time, it was NBA 2K16, where they met each other and they just started play with each other together and stuff like that, and this, that, and third. Now, basically, to give a little more context, uh, I'll just say person A as I'll describe as person A, person B. Person A, he was playing the career mode that 2K has, and he was playing the online mode called the park, where basically you play online games with your creative player and stuff like that, and you get to actually rank up based on how much you play and win. And the highest tier was the legend tier, and the highest level of it was level 5. And there's this deal in the online community to where people were streaming themselves playing game and try to get to that legend 5 first. And whoever gets to that legend 5 first, it's kind of like an instant YouTube numbers going up. And person A was pretty much doing that, and person A succeeded in doing that. So basically, he got the recognition by 2K themselves, and his YouTube numbers actually gone up and everything. So it was, you know, it was big. It was very big. And at one point, he was being interviewed with 2K and stuff like that. And then they asked him, is he going to participate in this pro-am tournament that they have right there? And he said, yeah. And, he was going to ride with his team. Person B was on that said team right there and stuff like that. But long story short, the day of the tournament has arrived, and all of a sudden, person A decided to make a video saying that, his pro-am team is not, his team is not competing in that pro-am tournament, and he made and he posted it publicly, and he pretty much talking about a situation happened where it was about a jump shot and all that. He decided to take a break and all that stuff, and then he went back and asked his teammates that, "Are we done? Playing this tournament?" And then his teammates responded and said, "Yeah, we're done." And he pretty much pretty much made it seem like his teammates quit on him. And when that happened, hit person B went to his YouTube comment section, was livid at him, saying that he's not telling the truth. And days after that tournament, fast forward, this person B decided to make a video defending, not only clear something up, but defending himself doing about what happened and stuff like that. But basically, long story short, he was pretty much showing evidence and all that stuff where person A, he was the one that was mostly tripping about, the whole one bad shot and all that. And then he sent a message saying he's done, and then he disappeared for 2 days. 2 days when he never communicated why he left at first, and then went back to the message when he asked him. He said, "Are you done with Road to the Finals?" And then the guy explained that why he said we're done. Basically, he said he hitting this guy with the same type of message they hit him with at that night when they had that whole issue or drama they had going on. But after that, he person A responded back okay, like he didn't do anything to say, oh man, like he didn't show like he really want to compete with it. He really want to compete in this tournament and stuff like that. But basically, person B and his teammates, they was trying to figure out a replacement for person A so they could play in the tournament. Then all of a sudden, 2K hit them up saying that, hey, are y'all playing in the tournament? Because there's this tweet going out with one of your members here, which was person A, and it showed a tweet, basically person A publicly announcing on Twitter saying, okay, my team is not competing in the tournament. And then he said he's going to create a video. People's going to be exposed today and stuff like that. It was like, oh, man. And, it was supposed to be on a Friday, but it didn't post it. And then person B was trying to message person A, trying to, like, get them to come around and say, hey, whatever we got going, whatever beef we got going on, all that stuff, let's just settle it, or we don't have to be friends no more after this, but let's try to come together, let's try to do this tournament and try to win this whole thing, win the grand prize money and all that stuff. But the video came out after that fact, and the whole thing started coming out talking about the team, including person B, had quit on person A, but in reality it was showing that, I don't know, it's like person A wasn't really willing to compete with it. It was just so bad all around. So that whole drama deal just broke up the friendship between person A and person B. Fast forward around that time, doing a whole streaming thing, person A was, playing at the park with a couple of guys that he knows. He was playing the game. And person B pulled up with his team, wanted to play person A, but the deal was when person B arrived trying to play person A decided to walk off the court and turn the game. He turned the stream and turned the game off. Pretty much accused person B of trying to get clout and stuff like that. And person B made a video. It was like, man, you accused me of trying to get clout? Did you forget how we first met? And he pretty much explained like how they first met and all that stuff. It pretty much it got to the point where it seems like the popularity and the views that he was getting, probably the money that he's probably earning from streaming and having a YouTube channel, it probably was getting to his head. And it was sad when he accused someone and said, man, you just here trying to chase clout. You ain't getting no clout. I guess that type of mindset has poisoned a lot of people in this internet sphere of things. And I didn't expect it was going to be hitting the Christian side of things. And I say that because apparently, I've been watching Sego's videos, his live stream and all that stuff. And of course, the events since last year about a whole issue going on, even made a report about it and stuff like that. And it seems like, and personally for me, the only way this whole thing could be settled if everybody would be willing to come together and talk it out. And at this point, many people prefer that, hey, we want to talk it out privately, but nothing is going and on the top when trying to talk to each other privately, it obviously is not going any. It's not going anywhere. It there's no type of understanding. Is more of people would rather stand in their ground or their imaginary minds and stuff like that instead of you know what and say let's have a conversation publicly. Let's talk. Let's all come together. Come on, let's reason together. Let's figure out, the what's up. And if it comes to say, hey, I'm still, stands this position, all that. Okay, cool. Uh, you know, cool. Just move on. No need to keep talking, mess about another person for no reason at all. Um, because, like I said, I'll say this: if if something comes up about something and it's necessary, of course, it's gonna have to be brought up. But we can't just continue trying to insult because you just don't like a person and stuff like that. So, but to clarify, I'm talking about people like I seen it from K Dub, seen it from April, Daryl Christian, and many others. I seen it from that side, and it it sucks. It sucks seeing that. It sucks that it came down this way. And man, just recently now it sucks to even see how Corey changed his position. I tried to email him, and I even said, and basically what I was saying, I was expressing, my grief about it and told him that I can't stand beside him, with what he said about Julie Royce and stuff and how he's kind of like shift his position, and and I just want to say, I just want to know, why he changed his stance. Is there any explanation towards that? And I pretty much waited for about a week now, more than a week now, for a response, but he didn't respond at all, and it just sucks that it came down like this. And it just sucks, man. Because I love him. I still love him. It just sucks that it just turned out like this. It sucks that there's confusion going on. It sucks that people would be willing to defend John Arthur and start throwing insults at people instead of just let's just wait, hear out the information or the facts, the evidence that has come out, and then let's examine, try to break it down and see if it's true that John MacArthur's in the wrong or not. Now, for me, it's pretty much confirmed that John MacArthur and them they did wrong with many women that had was dealing with abuse. That was already wrong for that. I mean, John MacArthur and Grace Community Church. I mean, they was already wrong for that. I can't stand beside them on that. I'm praying, hoping that they repent. I'm praying John MacArthur repent. I pray that every staff member that was involved to repent. I pray for, and, as messed up as David Gray was doing what he did, I pray that some way, somehow, he truly realized what he has done. He truly seek to repent, seek forgiveness, and most importantly, truly seek the Lord and have Him change his heart, his mind, and just truly follow Him. You know, throughout eternity. But of course, David Gray gonna have to make that choice to do that. I'm not sure how he's doing now. I know that he's in jail, but it just it's just a messed up situation all around. It's just a messed up situation all around. So I think that's about it. All I have to say here. I know I'll say it was supposed to be about about the clout or views. And I'm not sure why we're worried about clout or views. And it's kind of funny that Alexander Pagani at first was like, man, we need to get out of this the whole thing about nah, you need to get your YouTube number so you get taught. And then he decided to just change his stance. It was like, nah, it's too much energy to me. So I'm not gonna waste time doing that. And then, like, he just picks and chooses, who to talk to. Which I get it that you want to talk with people that you know, but it's when there's something important that needs to be discussed, and there's actually people that actually was willing to challenge that. I believe we just gotta man up and just face it. I mean, if we're wrong, we're wrong. But a lot of people has that pride, or a lot of people have that jealousy to not admit that they're wrong. They rather keep this facade that they got in their imaginary minds just to, I guess, make themselves feel better or grat or have this gratification or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. God knows. But it just sad all around at this point, and it just it's just like a rhythm. And you know how the song plays. You like the rhythm, or you can tell the rhythm of the song. You can dance to and stuff like that. You can tell about the rhythm of or the pattern of how about a person is handling things, or what actions they take, or how they act like, and this, that, and third. But that's it for me. I'm done, and that's about it. So if if you enjoy this talk that I have, I mean, just let me know. I mean, if you agree, let me know. If you disagree, you can let me know too. And other than that, I just pray and hope that you all have a blessed day. I'm gonna go ahead and just enjoy this day. Uh, Continue to try to spend time with the Lord and try to grow in grace and knowledge of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Uh, and I pray that continue to be more bold to share the gospel unto others. I have done it before, uh, which I don't know if I'm gonna explain. My experience of that one day when I went out with my mentor, and then what happened with between me and my childhood friend, and at that point, I mean that one was tough, but I don't know. I'm gonna explain stuff about that. Not sure yet, and just wait and see. But other than that, I love y'all, and thank you for watching the video. And I pray that you all have a blessed day, and may God be glorified forever. Peace out.